On a Kenyan flower farm, workers strike to their daily schedule of cutting some of the world's finest roses. But instead of flying them to Europe or Middle East for weddings, funerals, and romantic gestures, they take them to an improvised dump where tens of thousands of delicate blooms lie rotting in the sun. As the coronavirus pandemic has brought the world's biggest economies to halt, stopping flights, gatherings, and much of a daily life, Kenya's flower industry has wilted. On the Njoro farm, which in normal times produces up to 120,000 roses a day, massive greenhouses cover about 37 hectares or 91 acres, linked by an irrigation system using collected rainwater. Flowers, along with tea and tourism, are a backbone of Kenya's economy. Kenya is the lead exporter of roses to the European Union, and the industry employs some 150,000 people, indirectly supporting 4 million people, according to the Kenya Flower Council. But while the coronavirus has hit sales hard, the roses don't stop growing. In one of the greenhouses, Andrew Awo, who is 51 years of age, one of the farm's 500 employees, keeps cutting roses as he has for the last 8 years, fearful of what the future holds.
It's affecting my life because I have children going to school. I myself, I need food, clothing, paying rent, and everything of the sort.
The manager of this farm, Apachu, who is 47 years old, looks on at the rotting flowers with despair. To limit the impact on his business, he has implemented a system rotating teams so that each employee gets at least half of their salary. He has also gone to see banks in the region to ask them to suspend his employees' loan repayment, which they accepted. But he does not know how long he can hold out.
Today 100% has been destroyed. There's no market. So all the flowers goes into the trash yard. We can approximate it to about $13,000 a day, approximately, times 30 days, times the number of months. The unfortunate situation continues.
Clement Tulezi, the director of the Kenya Flower Council, told me that the country's 170 horticultural farms are running seriously low on cash.
Our major market is in Europe, where we command about 40% of the market share. And in terms of our produce, 70% of our produce goes to Europe. So anything that happens in Europe has a direct and immediate impact on what we do.
He said bans on social gatherings like weddings or funerals have also contributed to a fall in demand. Another farm director, who exports 60% of his produce to the Middle East, explained on conditions of anonymity that he still received orders but cannot find a plane to hold the flowers. Tulezi said the industry is discussing relief measures with the government, such as delaying tax payments or early payment of the value-added tax refunds. In the meantime, he is worried about the social impact, the loss of jobs, poverty increasing, and hunger levels increasing. Kenya so far has recorded 25 confirmed cases in 12 days.